Imagine this. You're sitting across from a beautiful woman at dinner, candlelight, music, laughter, and then she drops a sentence that makes your soul say, "Wait, what did she just say?" Fellas, there are some things a woman can say that might sound cute, funny, or harmless at first, but they're actually huge red flags waving in your face. Bright red, like run for your life red. And today, we're going to decode the top 10 things a woman can say that should make you stand up, toss your napkin on the table, and walk out like a stoic gladiator who refuses to be emotionally enslaved. This isn't about hate, this is about awareness, about protecting your peace, about having standards and the guts to walk away when those standards are crossed. So grab your coffee or your emotional support cat. We're going in. Number 1. All my exes were toxic. Now at first glance, you might think, wow, poor girl, she's been through a lot. But pause, if every ex was toxic, what's the common denominator? Spoiler, it's her. Sure, 1 or 2 bad relationships, that happens. But if every ex was crazy, abusive, a narcissist, or didn't deserve her, she's either the world's unluckiest woman, or she's playing the victim while avoiding accountability. A stoic man doesn't get emotionally entangled with someone who sees herself as perfect and the whole world as wrong. Because guess what? Someday you'll be her ex too, and suddenly you'll be toxic in her story. 2. I get bored easily. This one sounds innocent, even playful, but listen closely. What she's really saying is, I need constant entertainment. I crave drama. I get restless. Translation, stability, boring, peace, snooze, loyalty? Only if she's not distracted. Stoicism teaches us to value peace of mind over momentary pleasure. So if she says she gets bored easily, don't try to be her circus clown. Walk away with your dignity intact. You're not her amusement park. Number 3. I don't believe in labels. Oh boy. This is modern code for I want all the benefits of a relationship without the responsibility of one. Now look, if you also don't want labels and you're both on the same page, cool, no problem. But if you want something serious and she hits you with this line, she's basically telling you you're an option, not a priority. Don't try to win her over. Stoics don't chase confusion. They seek clarity, so when someone can't even label what you are, label her as not for you. Number 4. I don't get along with other women. Run. This might sound funny, even edgy, like she's not like other girls. But what it often means is she's competitive, dramatic, and struggles with female friendships because she always needs to be the center of attention. If she can't get along with other women, how is she going to build a long-term connection with you? Relationships are built on empathy, not ego. And if she's always in fights, gossip, or drama with her own gender, you're not going to be the exception. You're just the next chapter in her chaos novel. Number 5. If you can't handle me at my worst, let me stop you right there. This line is a trap wrapped in a meme. It's basically a free pass to act wild, rude, emotionally explosive, and then blame you for not handling it. Stoicism isn't about tolerating disrespect in the name of patience. It's about having the strength to walk away from emotional hurricanes before they destroy your peace. You are not a therapist. You are not a punching bag. You're a man with standards. If her worst is her normal, you don't need to handle her. You need to exit stage left. Dr. 6. I'm just being honest. Let's translate that. What she usually means is I'm going to insult you, belittle you, or say something cruel. But I'm going to wrap it up in honesty so you can't call me out. Honesty is important, but real honesty comes with kindness. It comes with respect. It's not a license to be brutal. If she says something that cuts deep and then follows it up with, I'm just being honest, she's not being honest. She's being emotionally lazy. Stoic men don't entertain disrespect wrapped in truth. You can be honest and respectful, and if she can't, keep it moving. Verse 7. I'm not ready for a relationship, but I don't want to lose you. Ah yes, the classic hold strategy. She doesn't want to commit, but she also doesn't want you to leave. So she keeps you in emotional limbo, stringing you along while she explores other options. You become her emotional support system, while she gives her best energy to someone else. That's not love, that's manipulation. A Stoic man values his time and his energy. If she's not ready, cool. But you don't wait around like a backup plan. You move on. Because you're not a maybe. You're a hell yes or a goodbye. Subturnate. Men are all the same. Yikes. This one is subtle but dangerous. It reveals deep-seated resentment toward men, usually from past hurts she hasn't healed. When a woman generalizes like this, it means she hasn't done the inner work, and now she sees every man as a walking disappointment, just waiting to hurt her. No matter what you do, you'll never be enough, because her mind has already filed you under guilty. You're not here to be her emotional redemption arc. You're not Captain Save-A-Heart. A Stoic man doesn't try to prove he's different. He knows he is, and he walks away when someone can't see it. Number 9. I love drama. She might say this jokingly, maybe with a laugh, maybe with a smirk, but don't ignore it, because it's a confession. It means she thrives on emotional chaos. She gets a dopamine hit from fights, gossip, intensity. You'll be stuck in a roller coaster of mood swings, games, jealousy, hot and cold energy, and unless you're auditioning for a soap opera, you'll burn out fast. Stoicism teaches emotional regulation, not emotional turbulence. So if she loves drama, love yourself enough to walk away. Peace is not boring, it's powerful. So 10. You're too sensitive. Translation: I don't want to take responsibility for how I treat you. This one's tricky, because society tells men not to show emotion. So when a woman says this, it can make you question your own feelings. But listen, Stoicism isn't about being numb. It's about having control over your emotions. It's about knowing when something crosses a boundary. If you calmly express how something made you feel, and she shuts you down with, "You're too sensitive," she's not someone who respects emotional maturity. She wants you to shut up and take it. But a Stoic man doesn't tolerate that. You're allowed to have feelings. You're allowed to set boundaries. And you're allowed to leave when those boundaries are ignored. Now let's be clear. None of this means you should run at the first flaw. We're all human. But there's a difference between imperfection and patterns of behavior that scream, "I'm not emotionally safe." When a woman says one of these 10 things, pay attention. Not to judge, but to observe. Because as Marcus Aurelius said, if it's not right, don't do it. If it's not true, don't say it. And I'll add, if it doesn't bring peace, don't stay. You don't need to yell, you don't need to fight. The most powerful move a man can make is silence and distance. When a woman shows you who she is with her words, believe her. And when those words reveal a pattern that disturbs your peace, leave with calm, with grace, with strength, because walking away isn't weakness, it's mastery. And when you learn to walk away from the wrong woman, you finally make room for the right one. Stay stoic, gentlemen. And remember, peace is the real prize.